Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, ETS 2. We're doing a run of logs, which I think is what we've got. Are they logs or planks? Beams. Looks like beams. We're going to France, I believe. 812 kilometers. This is the biggest run that I could get because we need to start making a little more money on these trips. So there you go. It's probably the longest run we've done in Euro in a while. We've been doing a lot of short stuff. I'm kind of trying to keep the short stuff over to the American and put maybe some of the longer runs over here. We'll see how it goes. Let me know in the comments if you like all of them to be a little shorter or whatever. I'm open to putting all kinds of stuff out there, obviously. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Get ready to turn right.
Spring is in the air. At least here.
Turn right.
We're going to try not to wreck the truck. The last episode I wrecked the truck pretty bad. And it cost us more money than we made on that run. So that run was a complete bust. So that being said, we're going to try to...
Go straight on.
Well, for one, we're going to try not to do it again. But no guarantees. I mean, I am not the greatest at any of this stuff. God dang it. I didn't expect him to be there, but he's supposed to yield to me. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about some of this driving that they got over here in Euro. It's kind of wonky. Just saying. But yeah, re-wrecked it. I don't remember what we got out of that run. I think it was in the teens, you know, 14, 15,000, whatever denomination it is over here. I think it's euro or pounds, but it cost us 24,000 to fix the rig, so, and the trailer. Oh no, wait, 24 for the trailer, or 24 for the truck, 2,000 for the trailer. So it's 26 total, if I remember right. But anyhow, we're going to try to make up a little bit here. And the little crawler in the...
And then continue straight on.
The crawler on the lower right. Before I started recording,
Go straight on.
it had stated that the driver I had couldn't find a delivery, couldn't find a load back, and basically we were out his fuel and maintenance because he couldn't find anything. So wonderful. I'm going to assume that we need to be in the right lane, so let's just get a wait.
Continue straight on.
But well, I'm glad we checked that, because the assumption is always be in the right lane, and we're totally wrong. Totally wrong. I put the light in a different spot. I'm kind of fed up with the room's kind of bright, but the webcam I'm using is really not picking up the lighting at all. So I moved it over. I hope it doesn't affect the eye tracking, head tracking thing. It does act a little wonky when the light's directly at it, but I'm hoping for this episode it'll work. If it works relatively well without too much spazzing out, we'll continue with that little spot that we moved it to. But if it doesn't work out too well, we'll just keep moving it until they find a better spot. Hopefully we can not do anything stupid like we did in the last episode. I don't really know what I hit, and to be frank about it, I could care less at this point. Um, it might have been the median on the side or something, but you know it's done. It already happened. So, and let's face it, you know, the roads in this game are so darn narrow.
Keep left.
It wouldn't take much.
Straight on.
Wouldn't take much to total your truck in this game.
Go straight on.
That's why American will be probably my favorite of the two, hands down. Just because it's American for one. I'm American, so therefore I kind of like the setup over there. And I'm not shitting on this game at all. I do like the game. It's just this one you have to be even more so on point. If you're not, you will screw your shit up big time. We've proven that in this last episode. Hell, I don't even know what episode this is, so I didn't even look at that. But I do know one thing, I am speeding. As much as I like going like a maniac, it will cost us some serious coin, and we've lost enough in that last run, So next couple runs, we're going to take stuff that's in the 20s. And if I can find something that's in World of Trucks that's a significant payout, I will do that as well. So the next, I don't know, we'll see how many episodes there is. We'll do that. And then if we feel like we've got enough in the bank, then we'll scale it back a little bit and do some smaller stuff. I got to get the freaking cruise on this thing working. Sure, they love the fact that I breezed right by them, not even giving them a little bit of space.
Keep
but
left, and then continue straight on.
their fault. They should have pulled over even more so to the shoulder. Oh yeah, what shoulder?
Go straight
There
on.
is no shoulder. Not much of one. You got the white line is basically your rumble strip. You hit that, you know it. I don't know why I'm slowing down this much. I mean, it's a bit extreme. I don't remember the name of the town we're going to. It's kind of not really relevant because I can't pronounce the damn place anyway, so, but I know it's in France. So there's that. I could find out relatively quickly. Rennes? So we're going Liege, Belgium to France. And we have 655 kilometers remaining. But as soon as I finished that sentence, it went down, so. Yeah, we'll have to stop someplace to get fuel. That's the one good thing about this game, you know, is the fuel stations are easy to get into and out of, so if we get low to the point where we really need it, we're getting that to that point. You can just whip that bad boy in there and get your fuel like, you know, we could right now. Since we're coming on a fuel place, we'll fuel up. We'd be stupid not to. Engine off. 5 million liters later. So this kind of looks like a nice long run. they should have, and maybe they do, and I just don't know it. They should have a thing where you can look at these trucks, take them out, test drive them before you go out and buy one. Because I do like this truck, but knowing how very low, and it could be maybe I need to turn my settings up, but the turn signal is ridiculously low. I can barely hear it. But it could be my mental error. And I'll check after this to see if that's the case. It could be I'm just not... I could right during the game, but I hate doing that. It disrupts the flow of what's going on. Yeah, I guess to, see how everything works, but at the end of the day, nobody gives a shit about that. In fact, we're going to give you the outside view, since I try to do that in every episode if I think of it. If it's a nighttime episode, it's not happening. But if it's during the day like this, I'm more than happy to give you a little bit of the outside view. But especially if it's in a straightaway like this, there's not much turning. I have no problem doing that just for a little bit. Yeah, more than likely there'll be another episode of Euro after this one, followed by a couple of episodes of Red Dead Redemption 2, and at some point down the line we're going to get back into Gran Turismo, and we'll probably do another couple of live GTA 5 expanded and enhanced, which is not expanded and enhanced anymore, but whatever. That's what they claimed it was going to be on the PlayStation 5. So we're going to go through and do hour and a half, 2 hour stream. One of these days I might forego doing some episodes of this just to get through that, so we can get through that whole story again. And then at some point I'm looking at doing Grand Theft Auto 4 again. And the main thing is, when I did that originally, it was the first stuff I started doing on this channel. And it's not good. The first episodes are not good. They're just awful. The ones at the end are not bad, but the first ones are just no good. So what I'd like to do is to redo it. I'm not going to redo it every year, but that was done last year in 2021. We're in 2022 now, so it's one of those things where I need to do it again, just so I have it on my channel done and done right. I'm not a perfectionist by any stretch, but I do like to do things a certain way. I'm not the greatest at this, obviously. I'm probably one of the worst ones at this stuff, but I really don't care. It's fun. I wanted to do it. I thought people would get a kick out of I'm good at some games, but some games I'm not very good at, and I don't pretend to be. That's the thing. I don't put up this facade of somebody that's really good at it. I used to be hardcore when I was younger, and I'm approaching 50 years old, so I've been doing this for a long time. I'm not a gamer every day. I don't game 20 hours a day or anything. Some crazy stuff that people do nowadays when they're young. But I used to game quite a bit back in the day. Obviously I can't game like that anymore, but I work, And this is supposed to be my relaxing time, so I try not to do anything too stressful, especially during the working week. The weekends, I can do stuff that's kind of keyed up a little bit, like Red Dead Redemption 2. I can do a lot of stuff like that. Stuff that's more up my alley is Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto 4. I've played those games so many times. I'm so comfortable playing them. There's not very many missions that do stress me out, and the ones that do, they stress me out a little. They get me alerted a little bit. my dander up a very little. But outside of that, I'm pretty comfortable playing them. So those games I could do all day long. The only thing I do not like about Grand Theft Auto 4 is playing it on the PC. There's a glitch at the very end mission, the one where you have to catch up to Nico, or strike that. You're Nico, and you've got to get on the bike, and you've got to catch up to Roman and little Jacob in the helicopter, and you have to hit that bike and time it just right. And then there's the glitch is your controller will not work the way it's supposed to. So you end up having a problem with trying to get up there. It won't let you, so you have to use a keyboard in addition to that. And I had to find that out the hard way, because I initially tried it, couldn't make it, and I had to try it again. I had to try several times before I was able to get it and get it right. And that's why if I do GTA 4 again, it's all going to be episodic like before, but we're going to parcel out by mission. We'll probably do 1 to 2, 3 missions depending on how much they are. The earlier ones I can do a little bit more because easier stuff. But once it starts to get a little bit harder and I might have to do things over and over and over again, it'll be just as easy to do a mission at a time. And I could theoretically, if there's short missions, end the mission, start recording again, and then, you know, splice everything together. It's easy enough to do.
Keep left.
Keep left, okay. Alright, we're sticking with that. We're heading to places we have not been to. This is all new territory for us. Still got quite a bit to go. We're a little more than 17 minutes into this run, and we still got 460 kilometers, so not bad. I like these Euro and American truck because I can do, you know, especially if they're a sizable run, you know, where we're at 40 minutes or something. I can shoot the breeze and talk about what's upcoming and kind of give you an idea. I can use the community tab, but let's face it, nobody seems to pay attention to that shit. I think the community tab is a great thing, but they don't push it to other content. How can I put that? Damn, we're doing 110. What I'm saying is, if you have people that watch on, let's say, an app, you might see somebody's community tab notification, but you seem to see it a lot more on a browser. Now, if you're like me, I watch YouTube on several different devices. I watch on my phone sometimes. I watch on my my Mac. I watch sometimes on my PC. And sometimes I watch on my Apple TV. So, now let's say I watched everything on the Apple TV and watched nothing elsewhere, which is impossible. I mean, it's not impossible, but if you're watching somebody's live stream, let's say on Apple TV, you can't really comment or anything. You can't really, you know, hey, I'm watching, you know, whatever, thumbs up, all that. You can't, I mean, you give the thumbs up, but you can't really comment. So, you're limited in how you could do that. Now, if they were to push the community tab to places like that, where you could vote, if it's a voting thing, I think that would go a long way. It would go a long way into expanding people's views on those things. Because right now, I think people very rarely see those. I see them because I'm into the I watch on my laptop a lot, so my Mac. Gosh, we actually slowed down and didn't wreck. Miracles do happen. Still got almost 400 kilometers to go, which is what, 300 miles? Looks like another toll to go through. Freaking tolls, I tell you. I'm glad we filled up when we did, because we haven't seen a filling station since. But not a big deal. Well, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Oh, this is better. I think we're going that way from now on. If it's automatic, I don't have to dealing with the stupidity of paying that thing. I mean, I have to pay it, but what I mean is stopping and hitting the buttons and all that.
Turn right.
This is the better way. So yeah, when we jump back into this again, when this delivery's finally done, if we actually make it, you never know. The plan is, as always, we will start from wherever this is, in France, and we'll deliver to wherever we can. We'll probably do something in the 20s again. If I can find something on World of Trucks that pays out a little more, 30, 40, we'll probably do that. If I can get 500,000 in the bank, I'd be more than happy with that. Because maybe I can pay the Mercedes off. Be completely out of debt. A Mercedes truck that's currently racking up some, I almost said miles, but kilometers. Nice little bridge. Let's get the overhead on that. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be delivering this at 12:01 a.m. I could technically rest coming up here. And then we'll have an hour or so, which is 5-10 minutes of daylight or darkness. Well, we'll have to see. I mean, coming up. Damn it. I need to cycle through that a little bit better. Yeah, because we're almost running into darkness now. I just realized that.
Go straight on.
Go straight on. When are they expecting this? It doesn't say. Wooden beams. Technically, we could have gone in there, but we're going to have to check to make sure our lights are on, because I don't need the headache of finding out we don't.
To turn right.
No, it's got to be a roundabout, maybe? Hard to tell when they cut off parts of it. No, it's just a regular right turn. Yep, we're rocking and rolling. Let's go. Stupid that we should have to check something like that, but I've had it where my freaking parking lights were on and I didn't have the full headlights on, and you find out too late.
Ready to turn right.
When you find out, it's not good for the pocketbook, as they say, or wallet in my case. I don't carry around a pocketbook. I hope I don't. That would be kind of strange. For the wallet, I do carry. What the heck is going on here? But I ain't getting involved in that shit. Getting around it. Yeah, when I see stuff like that, I do the weirdest stuff. I'll just drive all the way around it because it's, you know, AI traffic. It doesn't know what to do. It's supposed to merge into that spot, and they're just stuck. They have no idea.
Keep left.
Yeah, at this point, if it's going to be dark and, you know, whatever, I don't know, if it doesn't rain or anything like that, we'll just keep going and just finish it up. I could easily change my mind, of course, once we get going, you know, and there happens to be a rest area up here or something. I could be like, oh, let's just jump in here. Because the big problem is in the dark. It's hard for me to see, so I always am thinking in that term, you know, like, I'm surprised he didn't give me a ticket. And Euro does not get as dark as American does, and they typically don't get dark until 10:30 or so. So I'm not sure. I think we might be able to get this done without having to do. I don't know. It doesn't seem to me like the lights. Well, they're definitely on now. I just set the cruise. Hopefully we'll be able to actually use it. Seems like anytime I set it, it has issues, like, you know, the vehicle up there decides it's going to stop in the middle of the road, and I have to stop and do the same thing because I can't get around them. Traffic has blocked me on the left. All of those things. And see, we're catching right up to them. Speed limit's 90. Oh, another toll, and there's a rest area on either side, so maybe we'll just do the rest area thing. Because that'll just solve it all. And I don't know if the road's going to be late, though. That's the problem I have with it. Let's just go in the toll booth. We'll investigate. It's not really a booth. Because there's ways of finding out. Did I just go through the wrong place? Abso-frickin-lutely. We went through the wrong place because we weren't paying attention. We're too frickin' busy dealing with this other bullshit. No, we gotta turn this way. Nope, that's way. Now, if that blue truck would get around away from me, then we could scoot over. Let's hope we can get through this without screwing up. Let's check to see if the frickin' thing's going to straighten out for us. Why don't we just do it this way? I guess that's kind of janky. Well, we made it, I think. Come on, you're freaking so close. Why don't you freaking work? I don't get it. I'm gonna pull over here real quick. We're gonna check something. No, we need F8. F6. Okay, yeah, we're good. To 4 p.m., so we're good. So we'll go back to F5, which gives us this. We'll hit E and shut it down. Yeah, I knew it was going to be raining. I knew it. All right, let's get boogie and we'll finish this run. Not bad. We slept a little bit. And we're now rocking and rolling, finishing this run. 229 kilometers. I believe that's probably about 150 miles, give or take. So we're not too long. We will have it delivered kind of when they expect it. Between 9 and 4 p.m. So, or 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. I don't think I've had one episode where it didn't rain, especially if it was a long run or a decent run as like this one is. But that's fine. I'll take it. It's all part of the game. We're going to try to get the cruise set. It's set. I will say they do have a lot of gas stations here. Our case, it's diesel, obviously. I don't think there's any trucks of these size running around in gasoline powered. If there is, I'd be interested in the mileage it would get. Maybe half a tank a mile, probably, or something. Yeah, diesel engines are, especially for this size, are made for the torque and stuff. So. They were flying right along. Gotta love it in the rain. We should probably be toning it down a little bit, but I did set the cruise, so it's just when it goes downhill, it goes a little faster. wanting to pass people, but I'm not going to compromise my ETA because these guys want to drive slow. I mean, yeah, I'm going to drive slow when it's safe to do so, but right now it's... Or, straight that. I'm all for driving slow when I need to. We need to slow down for the stop signs. We need to slow down for the ramps. Oh, frickin' A. The fucking plane out the road. I don't know what we hit. I think it was a cone. At least I hope. Last second maneuver, I had to whip it over there, and there was a car coming. Jeez. Doesn't pay to put the freaking cruise control on. What the hell have a feature like that? Every freaking time I put it on, I gotta get out of it because of some stupid highway mishap. What are the odds in real life of seeing a plane down on the highway? The odds are pretty freaking thin, I can tell you that. Just saying. Frickin' yahoos. Guess we found the answer. They do have rednecks in Europe, and they're driving planes and laying them on the frickin' highway. Well, we're almost done this little shenanigans. This run is just about done. 100 and something kilometers, just a little over. By the time I finish the Senate, this will probably be under. Yeah, I think the lighting is messing with my...
Keep right.
Nothing fucking new. You know, I swear, I can never find a perfect freaking balance of where the light goes, where this goes, where that goes. It's not an issue with any other games. It's just my American Euro. I can't get the lighting just right. It seems like I'm just a freaking little shadow in the corner of my freaking screen. And I should be more illuminated, and that's so you see who the hell I am, for Christ's sake. But it is what it is. I don't know, all this technology, sometimes it's a blessing and a curse. Yeah, we got to repair our truck again. We hit that stupid sign. Probably hit a cone back there, whipping it over there to get around that stupid plane. Yeah, I never thought I'd be saying, oh yeah, we got to whip it around because there's a plane in the highway. I never in the wildest dreams would have thought I would have to say something like that. In American or Euro. Of course, in American, I got so sick of that kind of nonsense, I turned that stuff off. Because it got to be too much. The detours were ridiculous. You couldn't even finish the delivery. It was so bad. That's why I scrapped it completely. I said no more detours. Because the detours were sending me around in a circle. And I think I got that shut off on here just so I don't deal with that anymore.
Right. And then exit right.
But I do have occasional, I forget what they call it.
Exit right.
But basically it's, you know, breakdowns and stuff like that you'll encounter on the highway. I kept that on. Because that's legit. I'm not sure about the plane stuff, but then whatever. I mean, it does happen. The odds of it happening are pretty low, that's all. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. Looking at a 40-minute run, I guess. 45 minutes. And I believe this is a town I don't think we've been to. Obviously, we haven't because it's all gray till we run over to it, and then it's yellow. So that means this is our first time going through here. Probably that little thingamabob over there, if it's a place where we can pick up pipes and stuff,
Keep
probably
right,
where we'll get our load
then
next.
exit right.
If we're able to.
Exit right.
The roundabout coming up. This rain is relentless. I'm glad that I did what I did,
Take the second exit.
because, I mean,
Exit
if it's raining, at least it's daytime. I can handle it. At least you got some of the daylight to help you find where you're at. But if it's raining at night, I can't even see where I'm going. Well, anyhow, if you're enjoying it, you stuck around this long, we're just about ready to deliver these
Get ready to turn
beams. A thumbs up would be appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you're just stumbling along, found this video. Whoa, we're going to take this sign out. Son of a bitch. That was close. Yeah, the truck handling is different when it's raining. They are pretty realistic. Rennes discovered. Yeah.
Get ready to turn right.
All right, we are. We're planning on it.
Turn right.
Yep, we managed to do that, surprisingly. Yeah, and I have a feeling this would be the place to pick up pipes and stuff like that, so maybe our next run will be
We are finished.
here. Let's play it safe because let's be very clear and realize what our limitations are. I believe we had a run like this before. It was kind of wonky in a dirt like this, and we got our rig stuck in it. All right, close enough. We're gonna unload the trailer and call it a day. We made 23,847 bucks out of that. Nice. We're getting our level up there too, so we're getting up there. We're almost to level 18. Probably next episode we'll be level 18. We'll be able to add a skill level. But anyway, I thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. The next one will be from Rennes, France to we'll see. We'll see where it ends up. Thank you. We'll see you next time.